On July 1, 2018, at 9:20 a.m., a hijacked helicopter suddenly dropped into a maximum security French prison. 2 men in tactical gear jumped out. In 40 seconds, they used heavy angle grinders to slice through the facility's reinforced steel locks and extract Redoine Faïd. Years earlier, Faïd was a celebrity. He appeared on French talk shows as a reformed gangster, smiling while he convinced the public he had abandoned his life of crime. He even met with famous American crime directors, using those connections to cement his image as a cinematic antihero. But that entire persona was fake. To understand this prison break, we have to look at the damage left by a man who treated life like a movie set. Faïd grew up in the cramped, concrete housing projects of the Paris suburbs. His first crimes were simple thefts, born out of a childhood in deep poverty. By his teens, he was obsessed with American gangster films. He didn't just rob banks. He quoted movie dialogue to the tellers, treating every heist like a performance. He later tried to perfectly replicate a massive armored truck heist from the movie Heat, using heavy vehicles and explosives. In reality, the police arrived in 3 minutes. A chaotic shootout broke out, and Faïd was shot in the shoulder as his crew scrambled to flee. Forensic investigators found his blood at the crash site. His DNA tied him directly to the scene, ending the clean getaway he had envisioned. A Hollywood script protects the protagonist from the consequences of physics and forensic science. In the real world, these factors inevitably trap the criminal. In 1998, Faïd sprinted across active train tracks to escape Swiss police. He jumped down a steep drop, severely injuring his ankle in the process. He spent the afternoon limping through a hotel lobby while still in handcuffs, tricking the staff for phone change while 20 officers surrounded the perimeter. At the hospital, he used Israeli Krav Maga to aggressively disarm 2 armed guards in a split second. He was back in a cell within hours. That single afternoon of freedom resulted in a 9-year prison sentence. By 2010, Faïd was out and marketing himself as a reformed author. He published an autobiography and became a regular guest on the media circuit. But while he promoted his book, his active criminal syndicate was in the middle of a high-speed highway robbery. When a routine patrol pulled up to their van, the gang opened fire with assault rifles. 16 bullets pierced the police cruiser's windshield. Officer Aurélie Fouquet was killed in the exchange. She was 26 years old and the mother of a 1-year-old child. Faïd claimed he was innocent, but security footage showed him with the getaway van. He was captured a year later and sent back to prison. Officer Fouquet was dead, and her son would grow up without a mother. While Faïd played the charming rogue for cameras, his reality was defined by actual murder. To pull off the 2018 escape, Faïd's crew targeted the honor courtyard, the only area lacking anti-helicopter netting. Watchtower snipers had weapons ready, but firing at a live aircraft was strictly prohibited, leaving them unable to stop the extraction. They used a vintage Alouette 2 to bypass the walls, but the freedom was temporary. 3 months later, police found Faïd hiding under a burqa in his hometown. During his trial in this courtroom, a psychiatric assessment defined him as an adrenaline-addicted predator who manipulated those around him. Today, Faïd is serving a 39-year sentence in extreme solitary confinement. He is strip-searched 5 times a day and moves only while shackled. He now claims he feels like he's been buried alive. He will likely stay behind those concrete walls until 2060, when the real-world script finally ends.